Hello everyone, this is Eric from Etiquette, back for another live stream in the dorm room. How is everyone doing today? Let's just check if better. I hope so. Hi, it's nice to see everyone here. It's a Sunday night live stream. I think last week I did it on a Saturday. If you're new here, please say hello in the comments down below. Tell me where you're from. And if you've got any questions about teaching, I'll do my best to answer them. My name is Eric and I run this channel, the Etiquette English Teachers channel, or if you're on the Best English Learning channel, because I'm dual streaming. Yeah, I like to live stream every now and again. Right now, I'm teaching a camp in Korea on Jeju Island, and I'm staying in the dorm. So I thought, why not do a live stream? Actually, it's really good because I work 6 days out of the week, but on Sundays I'm off. So I decided let's do some editing today and also do a live stream, because why not? And we've already had some comments here. Let me quickly see if I can click here. There we go. We've got Dimitro Momot, the comment of some gratitude and support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Dimitro. And then we've got Martin from ELT Experiences. Martin, I've really enjoyed your videos recently. Guys, check Martin out. He's been posting some videos on how to teach advanced students, and you've already done 2 new live streams, the 2 episodes, and I think the next one is the day after Valentine's Day. Actually, let me share that with everyone. Everyone, you can check out Martin's stream here. He gives some really good advice. And let's see, who else do we have? Eddie. Queer, or I don't know, but I guess this last word means comments. I'm not sure. My dad's here too. Hi, Dad. I was trying to video call you earlier, right before, but I'm happy to see you. Yeah, guys, I've been busy. Well, I was on vacation a month ago, and then now I'm teaching in a camp. And in the meantime, I'm trying to edit some videos, especially I'm almost finished with a course on how to teach online, how to teach English online, and I'm also sharing lots of resources, good games, activities, and also websites to go to, apps, ideas for how to teach with AI. So I'll probably release that in the next the next couple of weeks. We'll see how that goes. My dad's been helping me with that. Martin, of course. But I'm so embarrassed, because ever since, so Martin used to live in the UK, but he moved to Korea. But ever since he's moved here, I've been busy doing other things, and I've never had the time to meet up. And yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. I definitely need to make some time. What have I been up to? I guess it's either busy with work or busy, once I get focused on like a project, a YouTube project or a course, I try and finish it. And yeah, I guess other things too, like exercising or, if I go on vacation. I've been going on vacation a few times in summer and in winter, dating, because it's very important. But yeah, I definitely need to make some time. I think it's also, right now I live right in this in the center of the city, not near my university, and I hope to move back to my university, because now I'm commuting to go to the university. I hope to get back to the university, buy a new car, and then it'll also be easier for me to travel around. Guys, if you've got any questions, put it in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, what have I been doing recently? I've been working on a course for teaching online, and also, as you've probably seen, all these videos about teachers quitting. Teachers quitting. What else? Yeah, I've also, wait, let me share something with you. Today I finished, it's basically the top 100 phrasal verbs for English learners, and I'll share that with you soon. So it's basically the top 100 phrasal verbs plus explanation and examples. I want to share that. And recently, what have I been doing recently? Well, I've been teaching, and I've been teaching students and trying out some new activities, some older activities. But I guess, yeah, I'm very excited to get back home because there are so many videos I still want to shoot and edit. And right now I'm just busy working, which is, you know, something we all have to do. What's this? Is this that? Okay. What else? Yeah, so I've been busy. I really want to shoot those new videos, but for now I need to release these teacher quitting videos, get those out. And then my main goal, I guess, after I release this How to Teach English online course, is to make a course on how to teach writing to young learners, so phonics. I want to make a phonics course. I've already prepared for it, and I've done research. I know basically how I want to do that, but I want to create the resources for it as well, which takes time. Yeah, let's see. My dad says here, hi everyone. We first had lunch with Eric's youngest brother and fiance, and then had coffee with his other brother to see his 1-year-old son. Okay. My dad seeing my parents seeing my brothers. That's lovely. I hope you guys had a great time. What did I do? I went. So today was my off day. I woke up late because last night I drank coffee quite late. I woke up late, stretched. I went. So there's a gym downstairs. So I went to the gym, worked out very quickly, and then I went to a cafe, because I had a lot of editing that I need to do. So I did some editing, and then I went for lunch. I had some spicy Korean soup. They call it some tofu soup. After that, I watched UFC while I was working. The South African champion, Dricus du Plessis, won the fight, so I was very happy. And then what else? Yeah, and then I just continued editing. I finished editing a video on 10 activities and games that you can do with AI. So using ChatGPT. I think some of these videos might be very interesting. I know many of my videos that have to do with websites or resources and activities, they tend to do quite well. So what I hope to do, I know I'm looking up, it's because I'm trying to think. Well, what I'd like to do is release these videos on YouTube and link it to the course so people can go to the course and check it out. Let's see. I saw the content and videos of how to teach ESL online, and it's very good. Excellent work. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I hope it comes out well and people enjoy it. But my main goal this year is to continue with creating the curriculum. Basically, I want to cover how to teach, you know, different grammar topics, grammar terms. So 100 grammar lessons with worksheets and activities and, you know, things to look out for and how to teach it. And then after that, I'd like to focus perhaps on topics. And like I've previously said, the phonics series. So step by step, maybe in 10 years, I'll get through this list of things I need to do. By that time, I'll look much different. Sorry, I didn't shave. Actually, guys, I've already spoken about this. I think my 40th birthday is next month. Maybe I should try and grow a beard. I think it's going to look horrible, but it's I like fun challenges like that. Martin says we should definitely meet up soon, and I would like to have over to Daegu. Sure. So I live right near, not next to, but near Dongdaegu Station, which is the main station. Especially, I think it's going to, you know, in 2 or 3 months, it's going to be spring. We're going to have cherry blossoms. I'm sure it's beautiful in Daejeon too, where you are. Yana, hello. I saw it too. What did you see? Don't worry about not being able to meet up. I've also been, yeah, you know, it's a new job, a new life. Yana, you're so so kind. Thank you so much. So sweet. Hey, happy birthday. A reason to meet up. Sure. Yeah, I'm still deciding what to do. You know, it's a big occasion, 40th. What did you do for your 40th, Martin? I know. Sorry. No, what did you do for your 30th, which was a couple of months ago, I guess. Yeah, no, I think just meeting with friends. I might have someone that I meet. We'll see if she comes over to Korea for a visit sooner rather than later. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to just get working. Yeah, I think life right now at the moment. I went on vacation, but now I'm starting to realize that I've been very fortunate in my position to be able to create content. You know, don't have a family, don't have many things that I have to do. So I've just basically pushed myself into content creation. But in the future, if I'd like to start a family, date, get married and start a family, I won't have as much time. So I need to push harder to get all these things out. Are you in Korea, Yana? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I'm in Korea, but I was on vacation for like a month and now I'm back. This is what I'm talking about. For my 30th, I rounded up my colleagues to come over to a pub, have some beers. And for my 40th, yes, I'm 46. I don't believe it. I had a party again with colleagues at a pub. Actually, do you have a nice pub in Daejeon? I remember you saying something like that. I have found a pub in Daegu where I am, and they've got some nice Guinness and fish and chips. I haven't been there in a while. A couple of years ago, we often went there, but I haven't been there in a while. It's kind of sad. I'm really in the mood for some fish and chips. Maybe if you come over, I'll take you to that pub. It's called Captain Morgan. Now, Captain Morgan was a pirate too. He used to act real rude. Something. I remember hearing a rap about Captain Morgan. As a real life person, he wasn't much fun, but he sure made it good as a bottle of rum. I think something like that. So British for fish and chips. Right, fish and chips. I was really in the mood for it while I was in Thailand, but I just didn't have a chance to do that. Well, that's a great reason to come then. Yeah, I hope it's still good. I haven't been to that place in a while. It's in Daegu's downtown, so I'd love to take you there. Yeah, no, Captain Morgan is a rum. It's very popular everywhere, but I'm not sure where it's from. It's not English. I mean, I'm not sure if England's known for its rum, but it's pretty popular. You know, it's got that big Captain Morgan sign. I remember a while ago, everybody was doing the Captain Morgan pose because it's basically this pirate, and he puts his foot on a barrel, and that's called the Captain Morgan pose. I don't know. That's ages ago, though. Yeah. What else? Yeah. So I think things have been quite different because, you know, I used to live stream a lot with many people joining, but unfortunately my Instagram and my Facebook are still suspended or disabled. It's still disabled. Both my accounts were hacked. I tried to get it back, and initially I could contact them and they said it's fine, opened up a ticket, and then right after that I just couldn't contact them anymore. There's no way for me to reach them. And I've tried to reach them a million times and it's just impossible. So my Instagram, all my contacts, people that I chat to, and my Facebook, and also my Facebook page, the Itacude channel, because on the Itacude channel, I've got almost, I think it's 60,000 members on that page. And at least 80 of them or 100 of them would join for the live stream. And so now I don't have that push anymore. Also because I stopped live streaming. So YouTube now doesn't push my channel out as much for that. Yana, I was in Hong Kong for a while, but now I moved to Moscow with friends. We are planning to travel to Seoul. Excellent, Yana. I was in Moscow a couple of a month ago. I was there for Christmas. Beautiful, loved it. Russia is really cool. I'd like to go and visit again. The people are so kind, and I miss the food. Smetlana, I'm in the mood for dumplings and smetlana. Smetlana is like, it's not mayonnaise, but it looks like mayonnaise. It's thicker. It's more like it's not a cream cheese, but yeah, it's like this. Yeah, it's basically like that, but it's a bit more sour. It's like sour cream. Yes, Smetlana is like sour cream. Maybe it is sour cream, but yeah, you eat it with dumplings, all the great sauces. So I'm very. I really miss it. Russian food. I'd like to eat that again. I went to Moscow and also to St. Petersburg. Initially, I was really impressed with St. Petersburg. Going to that square and seeing the amazing buildings and all the lights and the trees for Christmas. But it did feel a bit overwhelming and claustrophobic because these rows of massive buildings, like giant walls all around you. And then I felt like more if you go to Moscow, it's more open. It's like a city that grew, so I really enjoyed that. Who said boutique, sorry, Belovo. It's Smetana. Smetana. What did I always call it Svetlana, but it's Smetana. There we go. I would love to visit Moscow. The culture and all is great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Not very well, as you can see. Yeah, the Cyrillic alphabet I try to learn. Also, I try to take some classes. Sorry, guys, I'm getting hot. Wow. Yeah, so I tried to take some classes. I would like to learn some Russian too. I still need to work on my Korean. My Korean is probably lower intermediate, and then my Russian I would like to learn. But yeah, I learned some expressions. I'd like to learn some more. I think it's important to me. Where are you from? So Yana, you're in Moscow, and you'll come and visit Korea soon, Seoul, and then is it boutique? No, I'm saying it wrong. Boutique, not boutique. Am I saying it wrong? Where are you from? Yeah, so I'm just excited. Svetlana is a very popular Russian name, ladies, right? I think the main thing, Martin, the biggest mistake I always made, and that I think is the most important, is I used to just say "privyet," and that is, it's like in Korean when you know someone as "안녕," if you just say "안녕하세요." But if you want to be more polite for the first time you meet them, "Здравствуйте." Здравствуйте. Yeah, so I think that's quite important, is saying that. Wow, Eric, how many languages do you know? My name is Julia. Oh, in Vietnam. I was in Vietnam last year. I was in Da Nang. Where in Vietnam are you? Oh, wow. I'm Russian, but growing up in the USA. Wow, we're from everywhere. How many languages do you speak? Well, I speak English, Afrikaans, some Setswana, which is a black language in South Africa, but I haven't used it since I was young, so I can barely say anything, so it doesn't count. My Korean is maybe lower intermediate, and then my Russian is probably a very low beginner, because I can just say Vkusno. I can just say like basic thing, Davai. They're just like probably 10 words, and my reading is really bad. Hi, Tahere. Hi, where are you from? I'm Russian, but growing up in the US. I do speak Russian with an accent too. That's really cool. You're in Saigon. Wow. Saigon isn't that Ho Chi Minh? Yeah, it's Ho Chi Minh. Okay, I just looked it up. Yeah, I've been to Ho Chi Minh. It's very interesting. But you know what? I really enjoyed Da Nang. It's nobody bothers you. I feel like Ho Chi Minh is like a busy city, but it's kind of cool too. You speak Portuguese too. Very cool. Yeah, I wish I knew some Portuguese, or I think Spanish would be easy to learn. Maybe that's a very useful language. How I see it going for myself is I'd like to improve my Russian and improve my Korean, and then maybe learn some Spanish would be interesting. Boutique, that's how it is. Okay, thank you, Yana. From Iran, welcome. It's so nice to have you. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, I think I've got so much work I'd like to do, but in the meantime, yeah, I think should I'm saying I think too much. Growing and trying to improve many things. Languages very useful, but I think for me I would like to bring out more useful videos and content. So that's something I need to work on, and that means I need to spend time on it. But I would also like to work on my relationships. I'm getting older. I'm not going to be not going to have these. Well, what do I have? No, I've lost most of everything. Well, I'm not going to be this young anymore, so I need to work on that. Abdul, hi from Vietnam. Where are you in Vietnam, Abdul? I'm a Ghanaian ESL teacher in Vietnam. I was in Da Nang during the Tet holidays the last 2 weeks. Excellent. Welcome. Wow, I feel like everybody knows each other. Yana. Yes, it's a very difficult language. Most Russians say that it's if they had to learn it all over again, it would be very difficult to learn, especially the pronunciation, because apparently my pronunciation, even if you make like a little different sound, it's just not right. So I think it's very difficult. But I think I love the way it sounds. Ladies sound so feminine, and I just love listening to it. And guys sound so masculine, even if it's the same language. I think it's very cool. I'd like to. I'm in Bakyang City, 30 kilometers from Hanoi. Very cool. Do you enjoy it there? How is teaching ESL in Vietnam? I have spoken to a few people. But I think it's always evolving, and it's getting very interesting. I can teach you Russian online, no charge. You're so kind, Boutique. You gave me a lot of keys for the lessons with kids. Excellent. I hope I can share some more. What level students do you have? Did you find a girlfriend already? Maybe, Yana. We'll see. I'm trying. Maybe I think so. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I say it's my girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh, no." I think we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to joke, but I think for a long time I was single, but let's see how things go. I hope it goes well. How about you? Married yet? 7 kids? Santi, hi Santi from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. Oh, I love Indonesia. I was in Jakarta and Bali maybe 2 years ago. Very, very nice, and met some lovely Indonesian students. I was actually teaching some Indonesian students. I think they were actually teachers or administrators that came to my university, and I had to teach them for a week or 2. It was really fun. Oh, well, lovely eyes too. Yana has eyes for you. Lovely eyes in that profile. That's good. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll try. It's kind of difficult, if it's like long distance. Yeah, single now. I'm sure it'll change. If it's anything like the profile picture, I don't think you'll be single very long, Yana. I think. Yeah. It's difficult long distance, but I hope it can work out. I'm going to do my best. It's something that I've got to focus on. I was just talking. Actually, I was having a chat with a friend of mine right before, and he basically. So I told him, listen, I can't keep on doing the same thing over and over again. For the past 15 years that I've 15 years I've been in Korea. How long have I been in Korea? Not 15 years, but for the last 15 years of my life, I've not 15 years, maybe 12 or 13 years. For the last 13 years of my life, I've been in relationships, but then I broke it off because I didn't think it was correct. And either I'm picking. I've got to try harder. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I would get into relationships and I would try, but then I would think it's not the right one and I move on. And now it's it's getting late. It makes me think of an expression, the leaves are falling, no, it's something I heard in a movie where it says, well, time's moving on and you've got to make some decisions. Yes, it's me. I'm enjoying my single life. Of course, you've got to. You've got to. Well, what other choice do you have? Not enjoying. If you have your single life, you should enjoy it. If you've got your dating life, you should enjoy it. If you've got your married life, you should enjoy it. Basically, we should enjoy all the times. But it's really difficult. I feel in Korea where I was talking. Well, the friend I was just talking to, I said. Often we are afraid to make mistakes, or we don't want. We're afraid to make mistakes, and then we don't go for what we want, and that's a big problem because I think one of the biggest things I've struggled with in my life is regret, looking back on mistakes I've made or not made, not tried hard enough, not speaking my mind, not attempting something that might have become something, and so I hope if there's anything that I want for my 40th year on this planet is to be more brave, more direct, and to go for what I want. To be more brave. I think sometimes we're too gentle, and we think that we want to leave things up to fate instead of taking fate into our own hands. So being more direct, being confident in the decisions we make, and trying hard. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about. So let's fix my hair. I'm not dating, but I'm dating, but not feeling that deep. I'm fine. That's fine. It's different times in your life. Who says just enjoy it. Doesn't need to be deep all the time. You should just enjoy your life. I do feel though that and this is not about you, but my experience of dating in Korea with a lot of girls is that many girls aren't interested in becoming serious. So sometimes if I have been like, hey, listen, I want to date or something, they're like, no, I'm not interested in becoming in dating long term. And then that's been difficult for me because I think that is it because I've been too direct, or is it just how people are these days? Yeah, that's what we want. I think everyone's free to do what they want. That's the beauty of life. But there has been a change in dating where people just want to be free and enjoy their lives longer, not looking for marriage. And I think it's people want to do that because it might be we see so many things that we want to do in life, so maybe we don't want to be constrained by someone else for the long term. But I also think it's been partly because of media and people saying just enjoy your life. You've only got one life, instead of trying to build for the future. I don't know. That's just a random thought. I don't know. I'm just doing my best. After having been out in the dating scene, there should be some values that you have come to realize that you would love to have in your future relationship. So I guess look for someone who has those. Yeah, it's I agree. So yeah, from her, beautifully said. So for me, I've been looking for that, but then if I see like something that I don't 100% think I want, then I just move away. I think, okay, well, this isn't for me. I don't want to take a chance, because it is scary, how many divorces there are and things like that. It's not the same as it was. And so, yeah, in the past, I've been kind of hesitant. I would date and see, and if there's something I'm not 100% happy with, I'm just like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. So I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to be someone that, even if everything isn't 100%, at least I want to push through and see if we can make it work. Okay, Jana, to be correct, I am divorced and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, but I didn't find a guy who I really like. That's fine. Well, yeah. Well, just because you've already been divorced, it means that at least you've tried, and now maybe you've got a better idea of what you want, and until you find that, just enjoy. Maybe you are only looking for certain types of girls, and sometimes these types of girls just don't want what you want. Perhaps it's a matter of opening up your options. Yes, I understand that. That's what I'm trying to do. I think everybody's got like a minimum type of thing that you want, be it personality or how well you connect, how well you like each other, and, logistics, emotions, your personalities, how you get along. Also, our routines, I think that can also be kind of difficult to meet up with someone. Right now, I'm doing something a bit more long distance, hopefully. And we'll see if there's a way for us to be together, but we'll try it. Boutique, have you read The 5 Languages of Love? I have, but I've got some issues with it. So obviously everybody likes certain things, touch, gifts, kind words. And but I think that sometimes you've got like this one idea for a book, and the one idea can be summarized in 2 pages, and then this book just carries on. And I feel like the book isn't 100% honest, because it talks about these situations, these relationships that were basically saved just by knowing that the other person had a different love language. So I don't 100% believe in that. I think listen, if you see someone who's crazy about someone else, do you think, and they just love the person, they in love, and they've got such great chemistry, do you really think that the one person that person would stop loving them because they didn't receive a gift or they didn't get more of something else? I think everything's important, and I think that book, it's fine to know that we've got different things that we care about, but I wouldn't use that as my Bible for what a successful relationship should be. I'm not the last one to say that, but I'm not the best person to say that, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. Take your time, particularly with relationship. Martin, I've taken a lot of time, but now your son is already grown up. I haven't even seen, we're not far apart. You said you're 46 now, so you're 6 years older than me, and and you've already got a grown son, and I'm not even engaged yet. So yeah, I've taken my time too much. You're too kind for saying that. You should say, Eric, hurry up. Time is not on your side. That's what you're supposed to say. No, I appreciate it. I know what you mean. I appreciate it, Martin. Jana, it was so nice to meet you. Have a great day. Good luck, Jana. Have a fun time. Bidan, what connects an English teacher with divorce? Not writing elements and language skills. Okay. Thank you, Bidan. Well, I guess relationships and divorce are part of life, and even English teachers go through it. Knock on wood. Don't want to. Yeah, no, it's just this is just a talking thing. So if you can ask any questions, feel free. chatting here. I've got nothing else to do. So if you've got any questions about language or teaching, please let me know. I wish you all the best in the relationship. Long distance can be maintained by effort, and more effort. Thank you so much from her. That's awesome. Do you have a book recommendation list? I feel like a boring person because I haven't spent enough time reading. I think I'll maybe I'll make it the topic for next week. Book recommendations. I think a really interesting book I read. I think there are a few. It depends what you need in your life, right? One I really enjoyed. I remember I was like reading this, and I really thought cybernetics. What is it? Book. Psycho-Cybernetics. Oh, I enjoyed this book. Yeah, there's a book called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. I thought, I don't remember what it was about, but it was one of the books where I read it and I thought, oh, that is really interesting. It depends what you need. I read a lot of, or I listen to audiobooks, and if it's very interesting, I would read the book Cybernetics, and then a lot of books about what's his name, Stephen something, the art, the War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. So Stephen Pressfield has some really interesting books, but I love this, the War of Art. It's got to do with pushing through and doing work, because a lot of us, we procrastinate and we don't do something. And he's got a few books on the topic of how to break through resistance. He calls it resistance in the War of Art. Let's see, what other books does he have? He had another, but the War of Art is really interesting. Yeah, I think if it's something that you want to do about, how you feel, I would do something. I mean, a great one is, what's his name? New Earth. Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle. A very famous book, and I thought, it's just mumble jumble, but The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, I think is amazing. I remember reading it, and it was almost like meditation reading it. And he's got that, and then A New Earth. Those are two of his books that I just thought. I would always listen to the audiobooks. I really enjoyed those. And then what is another one? Yeah, a lot of books that I feel that were really interesting. What's that other guy's name? It's all about Influence by Cialdini, right? Influence. The psychology of persuasion by Robert Cialdini. Yeah. Cialdini. Yeah, that's very interesting. Influence. Things like that. Sorry, guys, I've been talking about some books. Where were we? I agree with you on the types of languages. However, it's important to take into consideration how the other person feels loved. We are not saying to do it every day, just to do it every now and again. Very important. Do you guys have plans for Valentine's Day? I do. Well, I don't have plans, but I made a plan. But it's a secret in case someone's watching. Bidan, thanks, Eric. Well, I like writing stories, and what should I do? Thanks. I would like on writing stories and what I should do. Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, I think the happiest the happiest time of my life is if I have a project to work on. It sounds dumb, but whenever I don't go and sit at a cafe or in a place to work on something I'm passionate about, I'm not that happy. So I think it's important to find something that you enjoy doing, that you can feel that you're growing with. And for a long time, I would, in my 20s, for example, when I was a teacher, I would teach during the day, and at night I would just go and wonder, okay, well, what's on TV today? What am I going to download, before I could stream? What am I going to play? And I would just waste thousands of hours just playing games or watching TV shows. And now, even though I still relax and do those things when I need to rest, I really enjoy blocking some time off and just going and working at a cafe or whatever you want to do. If it's music, if it's art, if it's something you want to write, a way for you to improve yourself. And what's better, if you improve yourself where it can improve your life. Exercise is always great. I like to stretch and exercise, even though I'm a bit lazy. I like to make it part of my routine. But if you can find something that can help you financially, improve your career, then do something like that. If it's a side project where you can maybe earn some more money, it's going to improve your life. So I would say definitely try something like that. Okay, where am I? I clicked somewhere. Now I need to find it. Okay, almost there. Okay, just like Jana, I must go. Thank you from her. I really enjoyed reading it. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. War of Art. Yeah, I like that. What should I put on the CV to get my first English teaching job if I have no prior teaching experience? I do, however, have a BA in English. Well, just Jeremy, write down whatever experience or whatever experience you have that could be understood as teaching experience. You can talk about when you perhaps tutored, or just talk about how much you want to help people, or you can give examples of how you would help people. So, but you mean for teaching experience? Yeah, I think tutoring, perhaps some time that when you were studying while you were working with someone or helping them. What it should come down to is whatever experience you have where you actually were helping someone learn something. So yeah, try something like that. I live in Indonesia now, but I'm looking for work, but most places are asking with someone with 2 or 3 years. Well, they're either going to find you or they're not. They're going to need someone eventually, and you need to get experience. So if you just if you try more, you go in there, you say, well, this is what I can offer, this is what I want to do, you show a good personality and you're willing to learn. I think enthusiasm would help you a lot if you tried that. Do you stream regularly? Yeah, I'll try and stream. So I'll try to. No, actually, Father of Man 25. Since, what was it, 2020, 2019, 2020. Since 2020, I streamed not religiously, but every week for 3 years, nonstop. Every Sunday, I would stream at this time. And I do miss it. It was a bit stressful, but I think I'll bring it back soon. The thing is, it doesn't really help the channel that much, but I do enjoy interacting with the viewers, but I think especially once I get my Facebook page back, then it would be better for me to stream, because then there would be 100 people on here. Right now with YouTube, it's only 20 and maybe another couple hundred watch it. So it doesn't really help the channel that much if I stream, and it is a bit exhausting, but I enjoy talking. So for the next couple of weeks at least, I'll try and stream every Sunday nights at this time. Sunday night for me. Yeah, thank you so much, Boutique. We'll see. Alina, good to see you. See, that one I could read right, as if I had some practice before. How are you doing? Those are some nice flowers. Mammoth Salty Gachapon. Oh, what a great name, from Thailand. I was just in Thailand 3 weeks ago. I'm so sad. I had such an amazing tan. I was in Phuket. I had such an amazing tan, and it's already going away. Thank you. I agree so much. I can really relate to the stupidity of watching the clock to get through the day, just to get home to be a zombie in front of YouTube or to doom scroll. What a great way to say it, Father Man. Yeah, doom scrolling. Well, that's the one thing with my Instagram being gone. But yeah, I still do it on Twitter and other places. Hi, Okundun, John from Uzbekistan. Hi. Next week, same time, I'll be here. Yeah, guys, next week, same time, I'll be here, because yeah, I'm off every Sunday, so let's do it next week Sunday again. But thanks. I would love to tell my books or audios or writing stories, just to focus only on my question, please. Thanks again. Just try to focus only on my. But Don, I like that you're helping me, motivating me to stick to one topic. I should do things like that more often. Right now, I'm just streaming with my phone here. I'm not at my usual place, so I just thought I'd come on and chat a little bit. And it's been nice. It's been nice chatting with you. Over time, I will focus a bit more on the topic and see if I can do better. Yeah, guys, anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, actually, what am I going to do this week? So yeah, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be teaching every day. So I need to prepare the work. I also have to prepare the students' report cards and the final test. And in the meantime, I'll be editing videos for this course that I want to bring out. Actually, on Tuesday, I'm bringing out a video on classroom management tips for high school students, for teenagers. I think a lot of people have been asking me for that, so I'm finally going to release that. And then I'll edit on a video, another quitting video. I know you guys must be tired of the quitting videos, but I need to finish them while I'm not at home to create content. And then maybe later I'll create more content once I'm home. Maybe we'll see. Thanks. Do you see AI replacing a lot of teaching positions now? No. I think online teaching, it can replace a lot of it's going to replace a lot of online teachers, especially as the AI created video. It's just taking over. You see these people talking, AI voice, and then the AI is just going to be able to teach. So online, a lot of teachers are going to lose work. Now, I imagine in 10 years, the AI is going to be so good, you won't even be able to see if it's me or AI. It's just going to be that good. They're still going to have some problems with the audio. I think it's because that's a little bit more random, I think, than the visuals. The visuals will be easier. And then the audio. And then it's just basically going to use the information of the student and just provide whatever classes the student needs. And it's going to be perhaps more efficient, because we as teachers, we can just go on our experience and what we think the student needs and perhaps whatever activities and knowledge we have. And even then, we're not going to be as efficient as an AI, which has access to all the information in the world. It's going to be able to better diagnose the student for what the student needs. It can create a curriculum on the go. I think we don't understand how much it's going to change. And then it's going to teach the students exactly everything the student needs. It's still not going to have that human touch, but it's going to improve by so much. But real teachers, we don't want a robot raising our kids. We're going to want teachers. Well, for the next couple of 100 years anyway. I saw this scary video of what humanity is going to be in the next 1,000, 2,000, however many thousand years, but we're not going to have physical bodies anymore. Everything's just going to be basically data. Well, okay, that's far-fetched, but we're going to see how things change. And it's going to be very small at first, step by step. But yeah, AI, we don't, it's not like a robot. We don't need physical things. It's just going to improve. Yeah. So yes, I think I don't want to be the bringer of bad news, but yeah, I think online is going to be difficult in 10 years. But teachers, we're still going to need to raise kids and to help them and to give them they need humans around them to raise them and care for them. Any advice for children who are addicted to mobile phones? He has ADHD and autism, and I have become a tutor for him. Yeah. Don't make strict rules about it. I think what I would do is Yeah, use it as a motivation for them. So, you know, you're going to say, okay, well, we're going to study this. And if we study this for 5 minutes and you can answer all the questions or you can do that, then you can have your phone for a minute or two. I think, you know, if you're a tutor, you want to have the student happy, you want them learning, and you also want the parents happy. And so, yeah, use it as a tool to motivate the students. You know, if it's something about them being distracted with the phone, you know, use it as a motivation, and they need to learn to be without it for times when you want to teach. You know, so yeah, make it fun, make it interesting, and use that. I'm a new ESL teacher in my country, Uzbekistan. I have been using your materials lately. Oh, I'm so happy. Very good. I took screenshots, but I couldn't. Yeah, the book. Well, the book is, if you, I think I know which book you're talking about. The book I actually have, wait, where? Yeah, teaching present, simple present tense and to be. Actually, my goal this year is to bring out more videos like that. And the content you can get if you join the Patreon page. Patreon is on some of my other videos. I have 4 more worksheets, and I need to still shoot the videos, but I've got 4 worksheets already done that I'm going to put out as soon as I get home. When I get home, I'll shoot those videos and I'll release them. And I would love to make 100 lessons just like that, because I realize, you know, I can put out all these activity videos, I can make videos on how to teach or classroom management, but what teachers really need, the English teachers, they need resources and someone telling them exactly maybe ideas on how to teach activities and worksheets. So I'm very happy with those videos, and I realize that I'm very far behind because I'm eager to make more of them. So I'll do some more of that. Okay, the original materials, it's on Patreon. I share it on there. So if you join Patreon, you'll see it there. And I'll share 4 more next month. Scary remarks about AI and online teachers. Teaching in the lesser known native languages will probably take longer than English. You have another channel, right? Yeah, I do. I just put it in the comments below. So it depends where you're watching from, Wayan. I've got the etiquette English Teachers channel, which is my larger channel. And then I've got a smaller channel, which I've put in the description, the Best English Learning channel, which it has more a focus on learning English. So I've got different videos on there for English learners. And I hope to improve that channel a little bit and also get my Facebook back where my page is and my Instagram. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I hope it's been interesting. And I'll be back next week, Sunday, same time, same place. And I think, yeah, I'm really eager to get back home and to create more content for you guys. I've been teaching for 15 years now. When I went to university, I was told that in a few years, no one will need English teachers. We have Google Translate. But now they say the same with AI. It's true. It's true. You know, they were saying people are going to translate. We don't need teachers, but it's still continuing. So, yeah, I don't think teachers will disappear. We might be one of the last jobs to disappear. But I think at least with online in 10 years, 20 years, it'll be difficult. Okay, everyone, have a fantastic evening and a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.